downfield, half tailback will look at the pass. Here comes the pass, beautiful pass downfield, almost caught, incomplete, as both went up for it. That time, Carter was defending on the other side of the field, number 34. That was intended for Tadero. And now fourth down situation. Punter, that is Wagner. He'll stand at his 39-yard line. Beck and Carter are deep for the Blue Devils. They're back at the 10-yard line. We're expecting the foot of Wagner. Wagner will get one off, and a nice punt, has a little hang time. Carter on the run. That is Peck on the run, and Peck to the left side, and then run out of bounds. Somewhere close to the 40-yard line. Blue Devils get another chance to put some more points on the board. They lead this one 14-0 here. Ball, let's get the official spot. They're going to say he went out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So first and 10 from the 36. Still in GA territory. So the Blue Devils took the first drive in for a touchdown. The second drive, it was 3 and out. The fourth drive, they moved it down to the 1-yard line, couldn't get it in. Got a fumble on the very 2 plays later and scored that one. And this one to Shear. Shear the fullback, and Shear goes up over the 40 to about the 42, 7-yard pickup on the play. 5-yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 5 now for the Blue Devils.
Second down and 6.
So the 2nd and 6 is the call they're making. On the other side. We mentioned here the Mitchell Kill. Downtown Lewiston. Shear gets the call again. Shear stumbled and gets hit right away, but he stumbles up to the 45-yard line. That's going to be about 2 yards shy of first down. The Blue Devils will have another opportunity here. Trying to catch you up on some other scores going on around the area here as we head to the halftime. Thanks for tuning in away. WRGG 93.7 on the web at WRGG.org. You can be listening via the TuneIn on the Evidential Sports Network and the Penn Broadcasting and the sportspage.blog. This will be Medina, the ball carrier. And when we say Todd Dusty Medina, he goes to the 46-yard line. It's going to be 2 yards shy, and they will bring in the punt team. The Blue Devils will punt it away. Second time they've had to do that. Gelsinger in to do the punting choice. Thomas Hebert there, he is the man.
Snap is there, and Gelsinger, high boot, chases the back man back to the about the 10-yard line. Nice little run on his part. He's still on his feet and tackled down behind at the 40-yard line. That was Wyatt Henry. Yes, Wyatt Henry, number 24, who had the nice run. Even though he was chased back a little bit, he was able to make something out of that. So the Huskies come out. They have not been able to get the offense in high gear. And the ball is spotted at their own 40-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Huskies at the 40.
They have thrown 5 passes, all incomplete, 1 an interception. Slot or a wingman to the right, slot to the left, and a wide out here, a wide receiver to the near side. 1 in the backfield. That option read. They give the ball to the Gage Schaefer, first man through. Schaefer is tackled by a host. Eberle leading the charges there, and he gets nowhere. Actually, it's probably a loss of a foot or two. Hayden Rowe also in on that one. So 2nd and 10 situation. Blue Devil defense was misaligned from last week's ball game. Tattered a little bit because of all the points they gave up, but they have come to play here tonight. 9:05 here remaining in the second quarter. 14-0 Blue Devils lead here. Scoring on their very first drive and then scoring on a fumble in the end zone. Three in the backfield, including the quarterback. And in motion comes the wing. He's going to go to the backfield just as a decoy. They give the ball to the fullback, and this time the big fullback doesn't go too far before he's tackled. That's Isaac Matthews. No gain again on the play. That's back-to-back no gains on the play. So this is the third down. Hayden Rowe in on the stop. Now they look to be passing. Trips to the left. ISO to the right. And one in the backfield for Jacob Krebs, the quarterback. Comes up, makes the call. He'll go from the pistol as his running back's about 4 yards back. He looks to throw a quick one and does. In and out in the hands. Catch made by Noah Wright, but Wright is stopped at the 46-yard line. So a 6-yard pickup, but still brings up a fourth down situation. Hildebrand in on the stop, and that will send in the punting team. So back-to-back 3 and outs by both teams. Wagner standing at his 31. And Carter, Anton Carter, back at his own 20. Now they're going to send in motion the tight end, but he's going to punt away anyway. And, oh my goodness, I knew that was, loose ball, touched by Carter, and it is recovered by the Huskies down at the 20-yard line in Blue Devil territory as Jacob Krebs makes the recovery. So they have exchanged fumbles.
First and 10 for the Huskies at the Blue Devil 21.
And I'm going to say it's a 21. Both have, the first one hurt Mifflin County big time because it was in the end zone. This one hurt the Blue Devils. 2 receivers to the right side of the field, 2 to the left side. They'll work from the right hash mark. They're moving right to left. Krebs, 5 yards back. Behind him is the running back who the pitch goes to. This is Schaefer, and he is hit once, he is hit twice, and then there's flags coming in from all directions.
Brought down for a loss on the play.
I have to wait and see what the call was.
Number 45, Hayden Rowe with a tackle. We do have penalty markers.
Rowe is in on the tackle. Face masking against the Blue Devils. Wow.
Foul, grabbing the face mask against the Blue Devils.
So from the spot, they'll march off 15. That is the second 15-yarder against the Blue Devils. They only have 3 penalties, but 35 yards.
Yard penalty.
Fortunately, it was at the spot, so it's still 1st and 5.
From the spot of the foul, it'll be first and 4.
2-1. The 2 to the right are 1 yard off the line, but right behind Lyman. And then the quarterback is in the pistol. They give the ball to the running back, Schaefer. Great job by the Blue Devils. They stop it fairly quickly. Doesn't get too many yards on it. And the stop is made by Cody Wyckoff for the Blue Devils. So it brings up a 2nd and 5. No gain. That's the third. They've been actually doing a pretty good job stopping the run here. Tight end, well, and actually he'll be the slot to the left, wide out to the right, the far side, and then 2 other receivers in the near side of the field. So trips to the left, isolation situation on the right. Pitch back now will go to Schaefer. Schaefer and gets a couple of yards, but again, another nice stop by the Blue Devils. And Schaefer is slow to get up. And they're going to stop the clock on that one to take a look at him. The trainers come in to see just what is going on. And hopefully he's not hurt, still down.
Officials, timeout on the field.
Officials take a timeout. We'll do likewise. We'll be back right after these messages on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and also WRGG 93.7.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Gage Schaefer walking off on his own accord, but rather gingerly. So that may mean he'll be out for a little bit. Blue Devils now deep in their own territory as the Huskies are in the red zone and trying to make something here happen, but they are 1 yard away from a first down, 3rd and 1. That was a 4-yard pickup and the first gain on any run this quarter, or not this quarter, but in this drive for the Huskies. They'll come from the sideline now, and they'll try to push this over for a first down. 14-0. Blue Devils pitching the shutout so far. 5:48 to go in the second quarter. They have brought Cole Baker in as Schaefer's replacement. He is the featured back, or the I back, and they'll run the option, and this time is kept by Krebs. Krebs has some running room, more than running room. He's in for the touchdown from the 12-yard line. So a 12-yard run by Krebs. Krebs gets the touchdown. It was a 3-play, 21-yard drive, and now they're on the board with 6 points, and that will bring in Wagner, who seems to have a pretty decent kick. He will try to bring this with under 7. Snap a little low, but picked up. Kick is up high. Wow, that's good. That goes over the. It's one of the electrical lines going across the back there. So with 5:35 to go here in the first half, it is now a ball game, 14-7. Greencastle still leads it. Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Welcome back to Lewistown. Mifflin County is where we're at. As we mentioned in the pregame show, Mifflin County back in 2011 combined Lewistown and Indian Valley into one high school, became a 6A school, and with that joined the Mid-Penn Conference. There's only 3 6A schools in 6A, and one of them happens to be State College, who is also in the Mid-Penn Conference. Wagner set to kick off after the extra point. Blue Devils and a little swift kick. Going to take it at the 5-yard line by Austin Kane. Kane coming up the right sideline, makes a nice run back, gets across the 35-yard line, close to the 40, as he came right up the right sideline, had a little bit of blocking, and gives the Blue Devils decent field position to start things off here. It'll sit right at the 35-yard line. Blue Devils have started at the 20, the 32, the 36, and now the 35. Blue Devils will split 2 to the left side now. The wide side of the field, 2 in the backfield. And handoff will go to Peck. Peck gets a few yards on that one, and as we've mentioned, a little cloud of dust coming up. I'm going to give him about 3 yards on that one, 2nd and 3. Baker, the running back we mentioned before, he makes the defensive stop. Now we mentioned Huskies being a 6A school, Blue Devils 5A in football. Moomaw to the near side, and Shear gets the call. He gets hit right away, but he goes up to close to the 40-yard line. A nice run for Bradley Shear. So 3rd down and a very long 5, maybe 6 on the play. They're saying 3rd and 7. I would say 3rd and 6. The ball sits at the 39-yard line in Blue Devil territory. Moving left to right in the white away jerseys are the Blue Devils. McDowell comes up under center. Little play action, looking to throw. He does. Gets it out here to Shear from the fullback position. A little waggle play. He's still on his feet, rumbling down over the 50 to 45 and down to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Blue Devils on the little pass play. You got him coming out of the backfield, and he gets some big yardage. First pass for the Blue Devils here in the 2nd quarter. McDowell, 3 of 5 in the ball game so far. Of course, that one, a 66-yard pass for a touchdown. So everybody looking at the receivers, and it was Shear just slipping out of the backfield. Peck and the crisscross play. Big hole for McDowell. McDowell sees it, takes advantage of it, goes up over the 30 down to the 25, and another Blue Devil 1st down. The misdirection crisscross, sometimes very successful. That time very successful for the Blue Devils. So the ball will sit at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils certainly would like to tack on another score here before the quarter gets to an end. 3:41 remaining in the 2nd quarter. 14-7, Blue Devils up. Pitch now to Peck. Peck on the run, trying to get around the corner, runs into a blocker. There's a flag, and that can only mean a holding foul, and that's what it is. Holding penalty against the Blue Devils. Another one. So that is the 4th yellow flag thrown against the Blue Devils. Actually 5. They had 2 on one play and 1 was declined. So that will negate that run. As the spot of the fouls, the 19. So it'll come back to the 29, 10-yard penalty. So 45 yards in penalties for the Blue Devils on 4 penalties. But they'll get a 1st down, so they're going to call it 1st and 16. Peck, Shear in the backfield. Peck gets the call. Shear leads the blocking. Big hole for him, and around the left side goes Peck. He's down to the 20, to the 15, and finally out of bounds. We'll wait for the spot inside the 10-yard line or right at the 10-yard line. And when you have Shearer leading the way, what a hole that was. Wow. And they get a 1st down out of it. 3 back-to-back 1st downs for the Blue Devils. 1st and goal again. Last time on the opposite end of the field in this situation, Blue Devils couldn't punch it across. Let's see if they can get on the board here, right at the 10-yard line. Slot to the right, wide out to the right. They're going to do that misdirection play again. This one to Eberle. Eberle barrels into the end zone, and he has his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Blue Devils are on the board once again. 10-yard run, Seth Eberle. And the Blue Devils have jumped the lead to 20-7, awaiting the Gelsinger kick. On that drive, everything worked well for the Blue Devils. McDowell to hold. Snap, good. Kick, good. And there it is. Blue Devils up 21-7 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go. We'll be right back right after this.
Football fans love 2 things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Blue Devils take 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go well, let's see here. 15 and 65 yards on 6 plays. Their third score of the night. Second for Seth Eberly, one in the air, one on the ground. Blue Devils have extended now, and they, more importantly, they answered the call of that last touchdown, the first touchdown from Mifflin County. Gelsinger kicks it, takes a big bounce, and taken at the 27-yard line by number 27, John Brenneman, and he returns it to the 37-yard line. First and 10 for the Huskies here. Clock just under 3 minutes, 2:59 now. See what the Huskies can do. They have 3 timeouts left, as do the Blue Devils. Jacob Krebs, the 10th grade quarterback. He's a sophomore. And looking to throw, cross-field he throws, incomplete. It rolls out of bounds. They call it incomplete pass. I couldn't see from our location whether it was straight across. Remember, if he throws it, doesn't throw it forward, it is a just like a pitch, and it would be a fumble situation. But they're going to call it incomplete. Second down. Two receivers to the right, two receivers to the left. Wide side of the field is to the right as they work from the left hash mark. Clock at 2:54 will start on the snap. There is the snap. 3 steps, 4 steps drop, plenty of time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket and decides to run. Shear gets him, knocks him a little bit, but the big stop is made by Hayden Rowe, and it is about a 1 yard shy of the first down. So nice run, flushed out of the pocket. Give credit where credit is due. Krebs makes something happen out of nothing. Oh, first down they're going to call it. All right. First and 10 from the 48. Clock is winding down. 15 on the play clock, 2:31 up on the game clock. Finally the snap. And looking, he's going to flush out of the pocket again. But this time he doesn't go quite as far as he did the last time because Cody Wyckoff is in to make the stop on that one. A 2-yard pickup. That'll keep the clock running. I am surprised they haven't stopped it with 3 timeouts. Now they start the game clock, or excuse me, the play clock, and we're at 1:58. This time, they don't go to huddle, but they always set and then stand up and look over for the play. Still takes about 15 seconds to get the play off. Timing pattern coming down here, and incomplete pass. That one was intended for Noah Wright, guarded that time by Isaiah Peck, and the pass is incomplete. And the Blue Devils Mifflin County has a third down situation with 1:40 to go. So I would think if they cannot get the first down, Blue Devils will have a little shot. 2 in the backfield. Fullback, tailback, both up backs. And 1:40 with the clock stop. From the pistol, sidecar to the left, and 1 in the back, and now they're having some discussion. 5 seconds on the play clock to the fullback, just what the play they were going to run. Straight down the middle, pass, and caught. And a nice catch. Carter's going to finally make the stop, but it took a while. Down to the 25-yard line. That pass was made by Tadero. Yep, inside the 25. Now, how close do they have to get for their inside Davis Wagner's range? I do not know. 1:19, clock still traveling, and looking to pass again, running the timing pattern down. Oh, another great catch down at about the 1 yard line. And that is once again cross to Tadero. So Minute 11, now a first down and goal. 2 great back-to-back catches and put them at the 1 yard line, them being Mifflin County. This time, nope, fake the handoff and brought down in the backfield on the quarterback keeper on the play.
Brought down for a loss on the play by number 35, Brad Shear.
Brad Shear makes the stop, and the timeout is being taken by Mifflin County as they want to talk things over and make sure that they can come away with 6 points. I don't think they want to come out with 3 on this one, though. They'll settle for 3 if they have to, but they're certainly looking to narrow the gap. It is a 21-7 score. And the last 2 possessions of both teams ended up in touchdowns, and again, they're looking to make this possession a touchdown also. Blue Devils took the opening drive for the score with a 66-yard pass play from McDowell to Seth Eberly. And then a fumble in the end zone, recovered by the Blue Devils. And with that, they went up 14-0. And then finally, they got on the board. Holdsworth with that fumble, by the way, Darren Holdsworth, at the right place and jumped on the ball. Here we go. Second and goal at the 7. 2 in the backfield, 1 to the left of the quarterback, working out of the pistol, 1 in the tailback position. Looking to pass and does, straight across. That will be a pass interference as Carter put his hands on his shoulder, knocked him down, and went over Noah Wright. And that will be the ball at the 7, so it's going to be half the distance to the goal line. So it will go to the 3.5 after that play. No, yes, that will be it. The 6th penalty against the Blue Devils.
That is marked off half the distance to the goal.
They will bring Noah Wright out to isolation again. The Blue Devils. And then on the opposite side, in an ISO situation, is Zach Bickhart. Play option, they give it to the fullback, and there is Seth Eberly on a beautiful tackle. And another timeout being called by the ball club from Mifflin County to talk things over. They take a timeout. We'll do likewise. We'll be back right after these messages on Mid-Penn Broadcasting and the F&M Trust Sports Network.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Streaming live with over 70 local sporting events a year, this is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Back in Lewistown, and the Huskies line up offensively on a 3rd down and 5 situation from the 5-yard line, looking to try to get in the end zone. 2 in the backfield along with the quarterback from the pistol formation, and handoff goes to the fullback, and he's going to go about 2 yards up. Not in yet. He's at the 3-yard line, and there is the 3rd and final timeout from the Huskies here in the first half, looking for the spot. They're going to. We're not up that high. It's really hard to see. Looks like the 4-yard line is where they're going to go. So only about a 1-yard pickup on that one. So 4th down for the Huskies. Chuck Taninis at the timeout will go out and talk to his defensive team here. And they need, I know what he's saying to them. We need to make one more stop. Be interesting to see if the Huskies will send Wagner in to kick to try to get to 3 for sure, or will they try to narrow the gap? They're down 2 scores, 2 touchdowns here. So 3 points probably will not help them a great deal. Blue Devils will return to action next week Well, everybody returns to action next week. Chambersburg playing their first home game tonight after being on the road for a while. And, of course, as you might remember, they had to forfeit the one game. It is Wagner who's come into the ball game, and he will attempt the field goal. So it's a 20-yard field goal attempt. I don't expect any type of fake to occur. And he gets the kick up. Looks good from where we're sitting, and he does make it good. So at the 26.9 mark, they come away with 3 points and make it 21-10. So if you're the Blue Devils, you got to say, hey, that's pretty good. That's better than giving up 7 points, of course. And they do narrow the gap to 21-10, so that gives them a little momentum coming into the locker room at halftime. Let's see what the Blue Devils can do after the kickoff here. I'm sure they like to, they got 3 timeouts. I would think it, depending on how far the kickoff is returned, whether they will use those and try to score, or will they be content to go into the locker room with a 20 or 11-point lead here in the ball game. It's been an interesting one, that's for sure. Pretty good ball game. Blue Devils scoring right off the bat, then getting that big fumble play. They got an interception out of also, and then Blue Devils. Well, actually, they fumbled early. The Blue Devils did it, but they also were at the 1 and couldn't get it in, and so it's just a interesting first half of play. But what makes it interesting is the Blue Devils up on top. Wagner will kick off. Deep back for the Blue Devils will be Kane and Peck. Deep kick, takes a bounce at the 5, and it will be taken by Kane. Kane has a wall in front of him. Scoots by one, gets low, and then is tackled at about the 20-yard line, actually the 21-yard line. Clock stops at 20.3, and the Blue Devils have another shot here before going into the locker room at halftime. Breeze picking up pretty good here in Lewistown as the flag almost straight out, and a cool breeze it is. 66 degrees we were at halftime, or excuse me, at kickoff. Prevent defense for Mifflin County. They have everybody back, and they're just going to give the ball to Peck. Peck has a little bit of running room because of that. He's up over the 35 and still on his feet at the 40. Cuts back in, runs into one of his own, and gets up to the 46-yard line in Mifflin County territory. So that was a nice play call. They were thinking the big long pass, and they didn't go after it. 8.6, so they got one more shot to go. And actually, it's now from a pretty good position, and the Blue Devils will call timeout and talk things over. They want to try to get something on the board here. I would assume it would have to be some quick passes. If that's what one quick pass, and see what they can get. Maybe get the timeout and the clock stopped and get it in range for Gelsinger. I would say that down inside the 30, which would make it a 47, so they want to get to at least the 30-yard line. Anything past that would be pretty good. The wind is blowing crosswind. Now it just shifted and came right at the Blue Devils. And it is a very somewhat strong wind at this point in the game. Blue Devils come out of the huddle first. Let's see what they can do here. 61 now, 61 degrees. McDowell straight under center. They're going to run that crisscross play, and it is Eberle who had success with it, gets it to the 40, and the clock will run down. Well, they stopped it. They actually stopped it, and they called the timeout. So let's see if they put some time on the clock. They are going to put some time back up on the clock. So the Blue Devils burn a timeout here, their second one. They have another one left. They won't have time to use it. And they have .1 on the clock. So this is the last play of the half. So they have to score. So I would assume they're just going to try to throw it long, but the last couple times they did not do that. They ran some running plays that have been successful for them. Blue Devils have their play, and the Huskies still setting up the defense over on the opposite side of the field. Thanks for tuning our way. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible through midpennbroadcasting.com, and also glad to be in associate with WRGG 93.7 on the web at WRGG.org. It is the Blue Devils and the Huskies here. Blue Devils will return home next week to take on Big Spring. It's Big Spring, then it's Shippensburg, and then it's Waynesboro, Northern York, and Twin Valley. Nothing easy, that's for sure. They're going to run the ball. Peck trying to make something happen. If he can break through the line, he can't. He got through the line, got up over the 30, down to about the 23, and that's where the quarter or the half will come to an end. Blue Devils had a great first half. They lead with this one 21-10 over the Mifflin County Huskies. We'll be back with the Antrim Insurance Halftime Show right after these messages on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, also on sportspage.blog, as well as Game Time PA and WRGG 93.7 and WRGG.org.
Everybody likes having more room. Sometimes it's your living space at home, but sometimes it could be finding more room in your budget. That's why F&M Trust offers the Home Equity Loan and the Home Equity Line of Credit. The loan helps with home improvements, and the line of credit adds in more flexibility for future purchases. Either home equity choice will help with consolidating bills, too. Right now, F&M Trust has great low home equity rates, so you can add more room just the way you like. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Join B Street 104 Restaurant and Pub for Sunday brunch every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Every Tuesday is B&B night, a burger and a brew for $12. Desserts are now made in-house. Check out our new menus at B Street 104 Restaurant and Pub, 104 East Baltimore Street in downtown Greencastle. Open Friday and Saturday nights until 11:30 p.m.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Hi, it's Greg Kennedy, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Don't let other dealers tell you what we can't do. Let us show you what we can do. There's a reason folks are flying in from as far as Texas, Florida, Nebraska, and North Carolina. It's our lowest price guarantee. And when they get here, they find out the price you see is the price you pay. And the best part is, you don't have to travel. We're right here in Greencastle. Stop and shop or check us out online at blazechevy.com, where you can shop at your place, at your pace. And there's more. We're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. We've got the Used Car Super Center. We give everyone free Pennsylvania State inspection. Our everyday low prices basically give you bonus tag savings on every Chevy in stock. And with our credit doctors, Mike and Nate, everybody drives. So find out for yourself why so many travel so far. It's our lowest price guarantee, and only right here in Greencastle at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, where we're taking deals the other guys won't. Guaranteed. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Now with the song of the season, it's Johnny's head cheerleader, Rod Hocker Dog Hocker.
It's not whether you win or lose, it's how well you tailgate. And Johnny's has what it takes for the perfect tailgating party every time.
Jumbo IQF wings, 5 pounds, $15.95. Fully cooked oven roasted or buffalo wings, 5 pounds, only $21.95. Wow, Rod.
New rope sausage, country, sweet Italian, hot Italian, 3 pounds for only $9.95.
Or fresh 80-20 burgers, 4 ounce or 5 ounce, 10 pounds, just $29.95. That's just $2.99 a pound.
Kunstler all meat hot dog, 6 pounds for $13.50. Fully cooked beef brisket, $6.99 a pound. Fully cooked and sauced baby back ribs, $3.95 a pound. And 8 ounce flat iron steaks for just $4.95 each.
Your tailgating headquarters is Johnny's, where you always find restaurant quality foods at wholesale prices. Route 11 South Chambersburg and Johnny's Express, Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg.
Antrim Diesel is ready to serve all your diesel needs. We provide everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. We offer repairs for commercial trucks, industrial passenger cars, agriculture, marine, and light trucks. Richard Price and his staff have been providing quality service, competitive pricing, and valued customer care for over 25 years. Antrim Diesel, 47 Commerce Avenue, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-7963.
Welcome back to the Antrim Insurance Halftime Show. I am Greg Hoover. Thanks for tuning our way. Our halftime show is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street, Waynesboro. Blue Devils on top here from Lewistown in a Colonial Division matchup against the Mifflin County Huskies. They lead this one at the half, 21-10. Unaware of the pending weather, they just made the announcement that the Mifflin County marching band will not perform at halftime due to the rain that is coming. And quick check of the radar, yes, there is some rain. There are some heavy patches in there, so we hope we do not get the lightning, but perhaps the rain will come and we'll see what happens. Nevertheless, Blue Devils up with a 21-10 score. Really a pretty good first half of football for the Blue Devils. They took the opening kickoff from the 20-yard line, and they were able to go in 6 plays, 80 yards. The final, a 66-yard pass play from McDowell to Eberly. Eberly got way behind the secondary. McDowell hit him on the run, and Eberly took it in, and the Gelsinger extra point, 7-0. That was only 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the ball game. Then it was Mifflin County. They moved the ball a little bit. They started their own 26. They had 2 first downs in a row, and then they threw an interception, getting that with Seth Eberly. And so the Blue Devils were back in business. They got it down to the 1-yard line, but they could not convert. And on a 4th and 1, they were stopped, and so they gave it back to Mifflin County at the 1. 2 plays later, Mifflin County fumbles it in the end zone, and Holsworth jumps on the ball for the Blue Devils. He gets a touchdown, and they're up 14-0, 1:56 to go in the quarter. And then for Mifflin County, they came out, and they were not able to do anything. In fact, let me see. I'm not trying. Another turnover there for them, and then Greencastle got the ball back. They were 3 and out and punted. And then it was Mifflin County getting it and 3 and out. They punted it away. But Blue Devils fumbled the kick or the punt return, and so Mifflin County got it at the 21. They made it hurt. They went 12 yards, a 12-yard run by Krebs on a quarterback keeper. It was a 3-play, 21-yard drive. It was 14-7, 5:35 to go. Blue Devils get the ball at their own 35. They go 2 plays, and then they run off 3 straight first downs. And then on the very next play, a 10-yard run on that misdirection crisscross that they like to run. Seth Eberly, the recipient of the second handoff, he goes 10 yards for his second touchdown. So a 6-play, 65-yard drive, and it's 21-7 Blue Devils, and that only took 2 minutes and 31 seconds before they scored again. And then Mifflin County gets it at their own 37. They are able to take it down to the 20-yard line, down inside the 20, and it was a 20-yard field goal from Wagner to put 3 on the board for them, 21-10. Blue Devils came back there with a few minutes on the clock, able to knock off 3 straight first downs, but could not get anywhere close for a Gelsinger attempt at the touchdown. And so they go up into the locker room with a 21-10 score. Looking down on the field, a lot of dust flying around. The wind has picked up. Definitely, as it appears the storm is coming, and there are some dirt spots on this field. It's a grass field, and so a little dust in the way there. We'll come back here on the Antrim Insurance Halftime Show, update you on some scores from around the area right here on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com, Game Time PA, and also on the sportspage.blog and WRGG 93.7 and on the web at WRGG.org.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Hi, it's Greg Kennedy, General Manager at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Don't let other dealers tell you what we can't do. Let us show you what we can do. There's a reason folks are flying in from as far as Texas, Florida, Nebraska, and North Carolina. It's our lowest price guarantee. And when they get here, they find out the price you see is the price you pay. And the best part is, you don't have to travel. We're right here in Greencastle. Stop and shop or check us out online at blazechevy.com, where you can shop at your place, at your pace. And there's more. We're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. We've got the Used Car Super Center. We give everyone free Pennsylvania state inspection. Our everyday low prices basically give you bonus tag savings on every Chevy in stock. And with our credit doctors, Mike and Nate, everybody drives. So find out for yourself why so many travel so far. It's our lowest price guarantee, and only right here in Greencastle at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, where we're taking deals the other guys won't. Guaranteed. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Off-site catering is also available. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Welcome back to the Antrim Insurance Halftime Show. Greg Hoover here, and we're at Mitchell Field, cozy Mitchell Field. The rain has started to come down a little bit, and as it was called, it was supposed to happen, but still not real heavy rain. It's interesting at halftime. Their kicker Davis Wagner comes out and punts and kicks and lets everybody else back in the locker room. Well, are you sitting down for this? Because it's a Franklin County kind of night. Yes, here's what we have to report to you. First of all, Chambersburg is leading CD East at the half. I lost the score. It was there, 20-13, I believe it was. Unofficially, CD East has 191 yards, Chambersburg 190. The Panthers only 54 on the ground. The Trojans only 20 through the air. So they're looking to snap Chambersburg a 13-game losing streak. And from Clear Spring, it is halftime, 24-6 is the score, and James Buchanan looking to snap that 26-game losing streak. They may do it tonight. They are leading that ball game 24-6, and Owen Stoner has 247 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. So they're having quite the night in Clear Spring, and looks like the Rockets can come home with one, which is one of the reasons why they switched out of the league and went to play an independent schedule, so they can do things such as play schools that are competitive with them, and that's what they're doing right now. So with that, the Blue Devils are waiting here as they extended the halftime. I'm not really sure. Mifflin County hasn't come back out yet. They put 3 minutes on the clock, and the rain is starting to come down, which is never any fun. And again, it's not an all weather surface. It is a grass surface that has a couple of little dirt spots that could turn into mud in a hurry, particularly in the center of the field as it goes down. So we'll wait to see what occurs on this one. And so Mifflin County coming out now, and they're giving them 3 more minutes. Blue Devils lead this one 20-10 here at Lewistown. We'll wait to see how bad this storm is. As we mentioned, the band did not perform because of the potential storm, as they called it, and we hope that it doesn't turn into be too big of a problem here tonight, as the Blue Devils on the road in Mifflin County, 21-10. They lead this one, and we'll be right back right after these messages on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, WRGG 93.7, and on the web at WRGG.org.
Hi, it's Greg Kennedy, General Manager at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. Don't let other dealers tell you what we can't do. Let us show you what we can do. There's a reason folks are flying in from as far as Texas, Florida, Nebraska, and North Carolina. It's our lowest price guarantee. And when they get here, they find out the price you see is the price you pay. And the best part is, you don't have to travel. We're right here in Greencastle. Stop and shop or check us out online at blazechevy.com, where you can shop at your place, at your pace. And there's more. We're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. We've got the Used Car Super Center. We give everyone free Pennsylvania State inspection. Our everyday low prices basically give you bonus tag savings on every Chevy in stock. And with our credit doctors, Mike and Nate, everybody drives. So find out for yourself why so many travel so far. It's our lowest price guarantee, and only right here in Greencastle at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, where we're taking deals the other guys won't. Guaranteed. Find new roads.
Se habla español.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Off-site catering is also available. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
At Horace Mann, we believe educators are taking care of our children's future and deserve to have someone help take care of theirs. That's why we're here, to help educators protect what they have today with quality, affordable insurance and prepare for tomorrow with a variety of financial solutions. Visit your Greencastle representative, Jeff Coons, at 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, or call 717-597-4532. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators.
Now with the song of the season, it's Johnny's head cheerleader, Rod Hocker Dog Hocker.
It's not whether you win or lose, it's how well you tailgate. And Johnny's has what it takes for the perfect tailgating party every time.
Jumbo IQF wings, 5 pounds, $15.95. Fully cooked oven roasted or buffalo wings, 5 pounds, only $21.95. Wow, Rod.
New rope sausage, country, sweet Italian, hot Italian, 3 pounds for only $9.95.
Or fresh 80/20 burgers, 4 ounce or 5 ounce, 10 pounds, just $29.95. That's just $2.99 a pound.
Kunstler all meat hot dog, 6 pounds for $13.50. Fully cooked beef brisket, $6.99 a pound. Fully cooked and sauced baby back ribs, $3.95 a pound. And 8 ounce flat iron steaks for just $4.95 each.
Your tailgating headquarters is Johnny's, where you always find restaurant quality foods at wholesale prices. Route 11 South Chambersburg and Johnny's Express, Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg.
Welcome back to Mifflin County. The Blue Devils and the Huskies going at it here in half number 2. Just got underway. The rain has coming in pretty hard and diagonal to a certain extent, and has cleared the fans from the other side, it seems like. But the ones who made the trip from Greencastle, they're not going anywhere. They're up 21-7. Mifflin County took the kickoff back to about the 36-yard line. First run from scrimmage there takes the ball up to the 39, and that's where it'll be second down for them. One score that we didn't mention, Waynesboro and Northern, which is the premier battle right now because both are undefeated in the league. Northern knocking off Big Springs pretty easily, and Waynesboro taking care of Shippensburg last week. That is tied 7-7 at the half. There's a flag on the play on the run from the Cole Baker coming out of the backfield, and that should be a hold, I would imagine, against Mifflin County, and it is. So they get their first major penalty of the ball game. Blue Devils had 5 penalties for about 48 yards and 2 for 10 for Mifflin County. Now that makes it 3 for 25. So that'll march it back 15, keep it a second down. So it goes back 10 yards from the spot. It's at the 30-yard line. They'll put 2 in the backfield. They do that every now and then. One at the fullback position and one at the tailback. They're going to throw out here on a timing pattern. They complete the pass. Going to be oh man, they cannot get him down. He has taken 4 or 5, about 10 yards. He dragged him up over the 50 down to the 48. That is Cross Todero. And he's had a few nice catches here tonight, and that's another one right there. Did a great job on that one. 1st and 10 for Mifflin County. First downs, I had Greencastle unofficially 11, and Mifflin County was 6 in the first half. Same alignment in the backfield as Matthews at the fullback position and Baker at the tailback. Quarterback still is Krebs. Krebs throws and completes the pass. Well, now we don't know who caught the ball. There is definitely a tie up there on the ball. Of course, if you're Greencastle, you say you have it. And if you're Mifflin County, you say you have it. Noah Wright on the ground, and they're going to give it to, it was Peck with him. They're going to give that reception to Mifflin County. Interesting. So already 2 for 2 in the air after going 3 for 9 in the first half. First down for the Huskies. So they are on the move, starting this drive at the 36. Now they're in Blue Devil territory at the 35. Well, it's been successful, so they're not going to change the alignment. To the left and isolation on the far right side of the field. That's where they're going to go in the timing pattern. This time he just threw it too far ahead. Cadero says he was being held, but no flag on the play. 2nd and 10. Looks like the rain has stopped. Earlier we were able to hear it on the press box roof. Hopefully it'll go away. They make the call from the sidelines. Everybody checks their wrist as they're wearing the plays on their wrist. Sophomore quarterback play action, or excuse me, on the option run, and they give it to the tailback. Baker is the ball carrier. He goes to the 30-yard line, and a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. Or maybe 6. 2nd and 4, they say, from the 30-yard line. Quickly, they go to work. Passing, timing pattern, way overthrown, incomplete, and that will bring up a 3rd down situation, or excuse me, a 4th down situation. See what the call is from head coach Brent Hartman. Now they're going to go for it. It would be a fairly long field goal attempt, 57. Well, 17 on the 30, 47-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. Straight drop back over the middle. Nice catch and brought down. That's going to be really close. Oh, he got a 1st down out of it. Great catch. Great pass. And Pickard gets his first reception. And keeps it moving. Took a gamble and paid off. 3 of 5 here in the second half for Jacob Krebs. Krebs now has that alignment with 2 in the backfield. 2-step drop, gets a little protection. Going to throw it down here once again. Oh, in and out of the hands of Noah Wright, and it will be an incomplete pass. That one should have been caught. It wasn't. So 2nd down and 10 with the ball sitting at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils up on top here, 21-10, 9:18 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and 2 in the backfield. They look over and get their signal. Game clock only at 19. Or excuse me, play clock at 19. There's that quick slant pass, and they complete it again to Cross Todero. What they're doing simply is isolating one of the receivers on the wide side of the field. 1-step drop, quick, sharp pass as he cuts inside, and they complete it. 1st and 10 again. Oh, over his head, the ball running loose, and oh, what a great tackle by Hayden Rowe to throw them back for a major loss at the 30-yard line. Rowe hustling back there, and even though Krebs picked the ball up and started to go, Rowe got enough of a hit on him to bring him down. They're going to call it 2nd and 30. Now they just changed it to 25. Ball is at the 30. They'll change the sets, so put twins to the right, slot to the left, and a wide out to the left also, as the Huskies go from the west end to the east end, right to left here. Pass straight across, incomplete. That one intended for right again. That would have had to have been thrown perfect, as Peck did a fairly decent job of guarding him as he cut across the middle of the field. So the strategy has been to pass the football here in the second half. 2, 3, 4. 8 passes already, and they only threw 9 in the first half. 1 was an interception. Baker in at the running back position. Gage Schaefer, their starting running back, out with an injury. Across the middle again. Nice tackle after the catch, but it was a pretty good pass and catch No gain on the run, but they got a couple yards on the pass, and that will be completed to Isaac Matthews. So now 4th and 16. They went, and they'll bring Wagner in now. The ball will be spotted at the 26, so it makes it a 36-yard field goal for Davis Wagner. The senior gets underneath it, kicks it up. It looks good from here. No good. Must have gone wide to the right. So 36-yard field goal attempt is no good. Certainly had the distance, but not in the right place. Blue Devils dodge a bullet there, and they get the ball back with 7:19 here at the 20-yard line. Their first possession of the quarter following the missed field goal. Almost 5 minutes taken off the clock in that drive. Blue Devils, and get the ball to Peck. Peck, nice run, gets up over the 25, goes close to the first down marker, and there is a flag on the play. That's coming in late, so that's got to be an unsportsmanlike procedure. I'm not sure of that call. They called it after the play was dead. I don't see coaching staff arguing too much. I don't know if they had, I think they might only had 10 players on, but I'm not sure why that would have been a illegal procedure play. Did you see that, Ben? I know. I don't understand how you can call a procedure after the play's over, but that they did. The Blue Devils give the ball back to Peck. Peck gets the 5 yards back on the first down carry. Now it's second down. Well, gets 4 of it back, let's say. That was different. I'm just going to say it that way. I don't understand the call. Flag came. Seriously, the play was dead after the run, big run. Everybody got up, and then the flag came. I thought it was an unsportsmanlike contact call because of the lateness of the flag. McDowell looking to pass, comes across the middle, overthrows his intended receiver, Eberle, and it'll fall short for an interception. And that brings up a third down for the Blue Devils. They are still 12 yards away from the first down. They haven't run the screen yet tonight, nor the draw. They have run the crisscross misdirection successfully. Eberle got a touchdown out of it. They have trips to the right, one to the left, working from the center of the field. McDowell, 3-step drop. He wants to throw, and he's throwing long. Thrown here for Eberle. Intercepted, though, at the 45-yard line by Noah Wright, and Wright returns it down to the 25-yard line. So interception for the first one of the night for the Blue Devils. Second interception, but each team now has one. So the Huskies get a break here. And they'll take over the ball on the Blue Devil 25. After coming away empty the last drive, now they get the ball back. 6:13 is up on the clock here in the third quarter. That rain just really made the field a little bit nicer. Timing pattern across the slant pass, and pretty good coverage by Carter and Eberle. Oh, there's a flag. Okay, I'm going to take that back. Tadero was the intended receiver. And they're going to call pass interference, I bet. Yes, they did. Against the Blue Devils. That is the third pass interference penalty of the ball game. Blue Devils marred a little bit by penalties. That's their 7th. And they're now about 63 yards in penalties. That takes the ball down inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Penalty moves the ball down to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
Well, the Huskies now twice inside the red zone here in this half. They can ill afford to come away with no points this time. Handoff goes to Baker. Baker is stuffed fairly quickly. See how far they move those sticks. They don't. They stay right where they are, so no gain in the play. Seth Eberle comes up and makes that stop. So the Blue Devils, a fumble and an interception, and the same thing for Mifflin County, a fumble and an interception. One fumble and an interception. Still looking for the play from the sideline. Now they got it. 2 in the backfield, the new fullback in there now. That is going to be Cade Shoemaker. Look at the pass, can't get rid of it. Brought down again for the second time in this half. The stop made by Hayden Rowe. And he brings down Krebs back at the 20-yard line for a major loss. Did that last time in the last series, which really set them, really took them out of rhythm. See if they do the same thing again this time. Now they have an injured player over on the right side. He was walking off on his own accord, then went down. So there is a timeout on the field. Blue Devils still lead this one 20-10, even though Mifflin County has been inside the 20-yard line twice in this half. Let's see what happens, but don't go away. We'll check that out right here on the F&M Trust Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Chambersburg leading 26-10, and at the end of the third quarter, Waynesboro up over Northern 17-13. Big game there. Back to this one, Greencastle and Mifflin County looking to throw, and no one is there. Actually, Noah Wright went down, and a collision with Peck. It's an incomplete pass, and another fourth down situation for Mifflin County. Last time they elected to go for the field goal, and it was wide to the right. Let's see what the decision here is on this one. Here he comes again, so he'll try another one. The ball spotted at the 20. They'll move it back to another 37-yard attempt on this one. So he missed from 36. This will be 1 yard farther from the center of the field. Snap is good. And it is up, and that one is up through the upright. 3 points on the board as Wright connects on that one, and that narrows the gap to 8 points. 4:37 up on the board. Greencastle still leading 21-13 here at Mifflin County. We'll be right back after these messages.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Wagner has scored the last 6 points of the ball game, and also for Mifflin County, and so it is 21-13. He will kick off and takes one long, and that's going to go into the end zone, so the Blue Devils will bring it out to the 20. That's where they'll start their offense again. and then see what they can put together here. So Wagner, 2 field goals out of 3 attempts. First one was a 20-yarder. The missed one was 36. The good field goal was 37. Now he just puts that into the end zone for his second touchback. And the Blue Devils come out here. The second possession of the second half, 21-13 they lead. 4:37 to go in quarter number 3. Shear, the fullback. Peck, the running back, to the left of McDowell. Fumble on the snap, and McDowell recovers it. I don't see that very often. That's one of the very few times that we've seen a fumble on the snap for the Blue Devils. McDowell schooled well on that one to fall on it right away. Blue Devils break huddle, send Jarrett Mumal to the near side of the field, out by the numbers. Everybody else in tight. Shear with the call, and he'll be stopped at the 25-yard line. Well, they say they fumbled the ball. They're not. They're going to. I'm going to say they're not. They're going to stop forward motion. They did not call that a fumble. So, little Mifflin County is bringing their offense on, and now they got to bring the defense back out. 3rd down and 7. So at the 23, 3rd and 7. Blue Devils, 2 receivers to the left. Medina is in the slot to the left and rolling. McDowell throws a bounce pass as he gets hammered. They're going to call an illegal block, I think, on the Blue Devils on that one. And so, yep. It's decline on the incomplete pass for the Blue Devils. So, punting situation. Gelsinger will step now on his 10-yard line. And back deep for Mifflin County is Wyatt Henry. Whoa, over Gelsinger's head, and it's going to roll out of the end zone for a safety. Wow. So that's a 2-point safety on the bad snap. And Mifflin County has now cut it to 6 at the 3:35 mark, and also now we'll get the ball back. Gelsinger will have the option to punt or kick from the 20-yard line. So the Blue Devils coming out here in the second half, not having a good second half. Imploding from within, I think, is the best way to describe that. Had an interception, and now a bad snap that cost them 2 points. Actually lucky to be only giving up 5 points so far in this one. So Gelsinger will kick from the tee here following the safety. 21-15. Looked like the Blue Devils were well in control of this one early as they went up 14-0 right off the bat. And then Mifflin County was able to come back with a touchdown. And then the Blue Devils answered with another touchdown. It was 21-7. And then 2 field goals and a safety have narrowed the gap to 21-15. 3:35 remaining in the third quarter. Mifflin County will get this one back. Let's see what the Gelsinger, the ball fell off the tee. They'll readjust it. Wind, not quite as strong as it was right before the storm came through, but the wind is still blowing toward the east, which is the way that Gelsinger will kick in. He'll kick into the wind here. So here we go. Squib kick going to cross the 50, been taken at the 44-yard line, and still on his feet rolling out of bounds is Tordero. And so that's a pretty good return and pretty good field position So they'll have it at the spot at the 35-yard line. In Greencastle territory, Blue Devils need something big on defense here. And the defense has been out on the field most of this quarter. Blue Devils ran 2 plays and 5 plays so far in this half offensively. And it's 3:29. There's a snap into the belly. It's going to be Baker around the outside, going to be close to the first down. Eberle makes the stop, pushes him out of bounds. Is it a first down or not? Yep. Well, they haven't signaled that. Yeah, there they did. They just made the call. Well, Huskies trying to put 6 on the board and tie this one up. Here is the third quarter winding down. 2 in the backfield. Isolation on both sides of the field. The far side, the wide side is to the far side. Into the belly again of Baker. Baker this time is stopped after about a 2-yard pickup. So it's 2nd and 8. Not sure what officials having a discussion with both teams there. I guess perhaps tempers are flaring. Officials holding something someone lost. That was the rag from Cole Baker's back. Baker, the lone setback in the offensive alignment. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the slot on the right side. Actually 2 slots. In motion goes the 1. They'll run the jet sweep and trying to turn the corner. And there's a flag being thrown. The ball carrier is Bickert. Bickart's first run of the ball game. Flag should be a holding penalty. I don't know how it could be anything but. And that's the general direction they're walking the ball. So that's their second penalty of the half. So that's a 10-yard. They got 25-yard penalties here, 25 yards of penalties on 2 calls here in the second half. 2:33 now. 2nd and 17, they're calling it. Looking to pass. Timing pattern way overthrown for Tadero. And so it brings up a 3rd down situation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm counting out loud. Sorry about that. 10 passes attempted here in the second half so far here in the third quarter. The alignment puts only 1 in the backfield and 1 receiver to the left. And actually 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And they check their wristbands to see what the play is. Snap straight back to the quarterback, setting up a screen. They are able to complete it. Nice reaction. Baker coming out of the backfield. And it was Rowe again barreling down on Krebs, but they get a little dish off to him, and they get it back almost to the line of scrimmage on a 4th down. So it's 4th and 11. Got to give Krebs, the sophomore, a lot of credit on that one because Rowe's already handled him down 2 or 3 times. Baker again, Henry again. This one from the 33, which makes it a 43-yard field goal attempt. Snap is good. The kick is good in distance, and it is no good. No good. I'm not sure where that went, but what we say that was, 37? Yeah, it did look good. What was the distance? 23? 43. 43-yard field goal attempt. No good. Yeah, I don't know where it went, and there was a guy behind at the fence who held his hands up like it was good, but the official said nope, did not count, so 43, no good. He's missed 2, he's hit 2. Blue Devils still have that 21-15 lead. Comes the rain again. And Blue Devils come out with the offensive team from the 20-yard line. Shear gets the call, only goes a yard as he goes left side. Blue Devils need to try to get more than 5 plays here. They've only run 6 plays here in the third quarter. We have 1:46 left. They still lead miraculously by 6 points, 21-15. There's that misdirection crisscross. Everly trying to get around the outside. He's going to have a hard time doing it. I will give him credit, though. He got upfield for about 6-7 yards on the play. And hit hard and taken down, but it's a nice run. They're going to not as much as I thought they got. Rain starting to get a little bit harder, coming down from the western skies. 3rd down and 5. Play action fake. McDowell throws it up over here to Shear and overthrown the attempted pass. Shear couldn't get to it. So an incomplete pass for the Blue Devils. 0 for 3 here in the second half for McDowell, and then that brings the punting team on. And again, last time the punt went over the head of Gelsinger and rolled into the end zone. He'll stand at his 12-yard line. Henry will stand back at his 40. Rain coming heavy. Snap a little to the left, but Gelsinger this time is able to get it up. Goes straight up in the air. Wind stops it and almost hits the referee. In fact, it bounced against the referee, and it'll be dead, blown dead at the 36-yard line. That one went straight up, not intentionally, but went up in the air, and the wind took it up in the air, and down it goes. Blue Devils will have the win in the fourth quarter. So another great field position opportunity for the Huskies. They have not taken advantage of it. And the ball will rest at the 37. Getting to the point where really hard to see as rain's coming down fairly heavy now, maybe the heaviest of the night. They wait for the whistle. They got the whistle. The play clock at 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw that timing pattern way over the head of the intended receiver. Medina in there and hammers the quarterback after the pass. Krebs goes to the ground. Incomplete pass. .8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. How long can the Blue Devils hold on? 3 receivers to the left side and 1 to the right. Play is called. There's the snap. And into the belly. Fumble. And the ref's holding up 3rd down. So I would assume it means they recovered. Krebs got his own fumble there. Again, when you run the option, and particularly when it's raining, it's a dangerous play. Put it in the belly, he pulled it back out, and when he did, the ball went to the ground. So 3rd and 13 be the last play of the quarter. Even if they get it off, I'm not sure that they will bother to do so. No, they're not. They're going to run off to the side. Third quarter has come to an end here, and the Blue Devils still lead this one, even though 6 points on the board for the team from 5 points with a safety and a field goal. And we go to the fourth quarter here on the F&M Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com and WRGG 93.7 and on the web at WRGG.org.
Fall is fabulous in Franklin County, whether it is in your own backyard or as a weekend getaway. Lots of apples, pumpkins, hay mazes, hay rides, fall foliage, festivals, and more. September 30th in Mercersburg brings two great events. Town Fest throughout the downtown from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy crafts, artisans, kids corner, food, and music. From 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. is the Beer and Wine Festival at the Lions Park with 50 brews and wines from 7 vendors. Visit Stoner's Dairy Farm Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch on Oling Road in Mercersburg for more family fun. Open Saturdays and Sundays, plus special event on Saturday, October 7th. Great fall fun is waiting in Franklin County. For more to see and do, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Central Dauphin East making it interesting at CD East, 26-24 with 5:37 left in the ball game, and a big run, and up the middle for a touchdown goes number 1, Noah Wright. There is a flag on the play. Was that a pass play, or they pass? Yeah, pass play, and broke it. There's a Blue Devil down. That's Rowe. And the rain has really started to pick up here. The penalty will go against Mifflin County. Blue Devils get a huge break on that one. Huge. Let me say it again. Huge break, because that negates the touchdown. And so instead of it being 21-21, it's 21-15, third down, the ball setting at the 39-yard line. There's an unsportsmanlike conduct being thrown against Mifflin County, and I think that might go against the quarterback, Krebs. He was the one standing near the referee who threw the flag, and so that'll be another 15 yards. Now they have 60 yards in penalty, and 30, 40, 50 of that coming here in the second half. So it's third down and a lot of area. Third down and 30, the ball in the 43. Boy, did that just change the whole game. They went from scoring a touchdown to having a third down and 30. So Krebs now with 1 in the backfield, 3 on the right. Going to throw that little quick pass out here and completes it. But a nice job, despite being blocked, a nice job being done by, I'm not sure if the original hit was by McDowell, Cade McDowell, who was playing defense. You don't see that very often from McDowell, or by Antoine Carter, but the stop was made, and that brings up a fourth down situation, and they will bring on Wagner to punt it away. Wagner has a good foot, stands at the 25-yard line. Marshall and Peck. Punt is off, goes to the left a little bit, takes a bounce for Mifflin County, and rolls down to the 23-yard line in Blue Devil territory. And that's where they'll take over 1st and 10. But at least they got the ball back and no points on the board again. Boy, I can't emphasize it enough. The Blue Devils have gotten the breaks here, particularly in the third quarter. Twice inside the red zone for Mifflin County. And all they've really come away with was a field goal and then a safety and then a negated touchdown on a penalty and then a double penalty. Blue Devils will give the ball to Shear. Shear comes up. He's still trying to run. Someone got his foot, and he only gets about 5 yards, and I say only, but has a hard-fought 5 yards to the 25-yard line. We're in the fourth quarter. Blue Devils up 21-15. At one time, they led 21-7. The last 8 points, and not coming how you thought. 2 field goals and a safety. McDowell under center. Shear in the fullback. And this time Peck gets the call. A nice little run by Peck. He gets sandwiched up close to the 32-yard line, 31-yard line. Going to be about a yard short of a first down, but puts him in pretty good position for the third down situation. So you got McDowell, who can run the ball, and Shear, the big fullback. Interesting to see what the call is here. Shear stays right behind McDowell, about 4 yards back. To his left is Peck. McDowell comes over, and they switch McDowell and Marshall. There's another flag, and that's going to have to be a hold. Or below the waist block. That was a first down, but that's going to move him back again. And I tell you what, on that flag, that's not being argued one bit by the Blue Devils coaching staff. They're yelling at the player, saying, you know better. So now they got to figure out where the spot is from that one.
That's an illegal block below the waist against the Blue Devils. From the spot of the foul.
So that takes them back to the the 19-yard line is where it's going to be. So that'll be a 3rd and 15 now. They would have had the first down, if not for the illegal block. Looks like a passing formation, to the right, to the left. McDowell from the gun. Drops back. Here's that little screen play. They get it to Peck. Peck's at the 20. Still on his feet as he goes to the 25. Ooh, tries to get around the corner, but is brought down hard at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring the punt team on. Well, set up nicely. And Peck ran hard, but give credit to the Huskies. They made the stop on that one. Gelsinger will set, as we look at the flag now, there is no wind. When he was kicking the other way, the wind was against him. Now that he has the opportunity to punt, there is none. He gets that one off barely. Line drive, still rolling for the Blue Devils. Don't touch it, don't touch it. Yeah, well, they touched it. Nevertheless, they're going to call it at the 35-yard line. So here comes the Husky once again. They'll work from their own 35-yard line. Blue Devils just need a 3 and out here. They have been flirting with disaster this whole third quarter, the whole second half. 8:41 up on the clock, 21-15. Huskies, one in the backfield, and the quarterback. Into the belly, they give it to the ball. He breaks through. He has some running room, and to the 40, to the 35, and then pushed out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That was Cole Baker with a beautiful run. Someone did not pick up the assignment on that read option play. Wow. So a big play. Huskies have had a few of those. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Again, inside the red zone. They've come away with just one field goal in 2 attempts inside here. I don't think they'll try a field goal from here on out. 7 on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4. Now they got a snap, and they do at 2. And then they run that play option read again, and the quarterback keeps it, and he goes around the right side, and Krebs gets a good run out of it. Looked like he was going to get hit in the backfield, but they did not stop him. 3 yards on the play. Okay, 4 yards on the play. So it's 2nd and 6. I'm telling you, the first rain that came by, which wasn't as bad as the second one that came by, cleared the stands out on the other side. They had a pretty nice following here. But they're going home to listen to their hometown radio station and listen to the rest of the game. Snap into, double option play, but no one, that time, the Blue Devils read it well. Give credit to Jacob Reed. Reed makes the stop for a loss in the backfield. Big play, Jacob Reed that time. double play option on that one. Stuck it in the first belly, pulled it out, stuck it in the second belly, and let him have it. Now he has one in the backfield. That is Baker. Krebs under, looking over. Gets the signal. Shot. Play clock is at 5. I don't think he's aware of that, but you can see it right there. He gets it off right at the last minute. Timing pattern for the end zone, incomplete. Pass intended for Tadero. And that time they went for it on the third down, so this is a fourth down situation. Now let me ask the question, have they lost some faith in Wagner? Evidently they did. 4th and 10 from the 19-yard line. 4th and 9 from that. Two receivers to the right side, 3 actually with the slot. And step back, 1 to the left. He comes out, throws across the middle, incomplete pass. Good coverage for the Blue Devils. And again, the bend. Oh, there's another penalty marker on the play. Let's see what it is. Pass interference against the Blue Devils. Now, when they threw that across the middle, there was nobody there. And you look back a little ways, there was someone on the ground. So I guess that's what they're saying the penalty was. And so it moves it to the 10-yard line. Amazing. So that now it's 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Unless they come up with a turnover here. Can't see how you can prevent them from scoring because they just keep getting the breaks. Option read, nice stop. Gets up to the 10-yard line again. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. The penalties have certainly hurt the Blue Devils. No doubt about it. Max McDowell in on the stop. Clock at 6 minutes. 6 minutes, halfway through the final quarter. 21-15. 2nd and goal. 2 in the backfield. In motion. And they're going to give it to the fullback. He goes about 2 yards up, right where the line was waiting on him. Matthews was that fullback. Ball spotted at the 9-yard line. 3rd down and 9. A lot of times, I was going to say they call a timeout. Everybody kept running over to the other side. And the Huskies call a timeout. They got to be sure of this one. 5:23 remaining in the ball game. Blue Devils still up 21-15, but the Huskies on a 3rd down and 9 situation with the ball on the 9 at the goal line. Let's see what they do when they come out after the timeout, and we'll be right back after this message.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
That has been an entertaining game, if nothing else. 21-15. I wouldn't say it was a real well-executed game with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 penalties in the ball game. Baker in the backfield on the sidecar with Krebs. Krebs looking to pass straight across the middle, completes the pass in the end zone for the touchdown. And this one is tied at 21 apiece. The pass goes to Dardero. Dardero, the catch. 9 yards out. Wagner. Wagner holding. Davis Wagner to kick. Kick is up, and it is good. And suddenly, after all this time, it's 22-21 with 5:18 to go, and Mifflin County has taken the lead in this ball game. Blue Devils will get the ball back offensively and have a chance here and plenty of time to score again. They look so good offensively early on, but have certainly not done much here in quarter number 3 and 4. Blue Devils were forced to punt the ball away twice. They also threw an interception. Also, and the 2 punts, that's been it. They have not had too many first downs here at all in the second half of play. Just looking here, I don't think they've had any first downs in the second half. So the offense has sputtered, to say the least. Davis Wagner's put it in the end zone twice on kickoffs. Let's see if he decides to do that again on this one. He will, no wind blowing now. He'll kick left to right, east to west, and gets under it and puts it up in the air. And yes, he does. It'll bring out to the 20-yard line. It's where the Blue Devils will really have to go to work on this one. 20-yard line, 1st and 10. The offense has to come alive here and get something going. The defense been on the field most of the ball game here in the second half. To be real honest, to come away with only 12 points given up, that's not bad. Should have been a lot more than that. Mifflin County did not take advantage of the opportunities. McDowell from the gun. He's going to keep it and run. And he gets a couple yards on that one. More than a couple yards. Well, that's like a little late, not a late whistle, but he kept running, and they didn't slow things down. Now they're going to give him 8 yards on that carry. 2nd down and 2. Maybe one of those things where they run McDowell until they stop him. I'm saying, what? 2nd and 4. I say 2nd and 2. There's that crisscross play, misdirection. Eberly, nice run up to the 35-yard line. And he gets the first down for the Blue Devils. They've run that one well. Eberly's had a nice game for the Blue Devils. That first pass he caught for the touchdown. He run that crisscross play in for a touchdown. He has an interception. And that one he gets the Blue Devil first down to the 35-yard line. Rain has ceased to exist here. And this is going to be Peck. Peck trying to get around the right side. Still when his feet spins out of a tackle, he'll get the first down or maybe a yard short. We'll see where the spot is. A nice little run by Peck. So the Blue Devils now have 2 first downs, or let's say 1 first down and 1 yard short. And they haven't had one here in the half. 4 minutes now. The clock becomes a factor. It's one of those deals where the Blue Devils play this right. They'll run the clock down and not give Mifflin County a chance with the ball back because they have been pretty proficient on offense. Jet sweep, a little slow developing. Eberly can't get around the corner and can't get the first down. Well, it depends on that spot. He got the ball out there a little bit. I think if you had a instant replay on that, it'll be okay. So they'll measure it right at the spot here. Well, 3rd down and short yardage. They did not get it. Really, really, really short. I would look for McDowell with the keeper. They don't have anybody up real close. And McDowell does keep it, and Shear comes up and pushes him across. And not only does he get the yard, he gets 5 yards on it. So they get the first down. They go to the midfield stripe. They have 50 yards to go. 3 minutes and 32 seconds, clock ticking away. They have all 3 timeouts. Both teams do in this one. 22-21. Mifflin County on top. And thrown for a loss. That time they read that one well. Peck could go nowhere with the football. Blue Devils have led this ball game until the 5:18 mark of the fourth quarter, where they gave up the touchdown and the extra point. We're under 3 minutes, 22-21. Second down and 12 for the Blue Devils. From the 48. McDowell under center, moves his tight end and slot back to the opposite side of the field, and they pitch to Peck. Peck has some running room, cuts back up the middle, still on his feet, gets the first down, and goes up over the 40, down to about the 36-yard line. They set that one up perfect. There was no one defensively over on the other side, as the Blue Devils did a great job blocking to the center of the field. 2:34. There's a stoppage of the clock. Who's going to take that timeout? Mifflin County does the Blue Devils a favor, I think, on this one. They call the timeout. 2:32 remaining in the game. Blue Devils down by a point, but they are on the move. Hey, don't leave. This one's not over yet. We'll be right back.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Blue Devils now with the football after the timeout. From the gun, McDowell looking to, now he was going to run it. Put it in the belly. He runs straight up the side. He goes a couple yards up the sideline or up the center of the field on the quarterback keeper, and they get the ball for about 5-yard gain on that one. Just watching almost the entire Shippensburg football team who played Thursday night leaving the ball game. I was yelling at a few that I knew, say, hey, don't go too far. This one's not over yet. They brought a bus up to watch the game. Helmet came off, so equipment, well, they got to move. If the helmet comes off, you got to come out of the ball game. Unless it is, well, it doesn't really matter. I guess it came off or there was an equipment problem. So clock stopped at 2:10, 22-21. Blue Devils trail by 1 point. I would think in this one, if they could get the ball into Gelsinger range, which would be anywhere inside the, be safe 25. Pass play over here to Peck. Peck on the sideline has the ball. Tries to get around a runner, but he doesn't. Nice pass from McDowell. They brought Peck in motion. No one went with him, and he gets the completion, and he's down to the inside the 10-yard line, and that was a perfectly called play for the Blue Devils. Now knocking on the door themselves. The ball spotted at the 11-yard line, certainly in range for Gelsinger. That would, from here, it's a 28-yard field goal attempt. They just need to move the ball. I think they'd rather get 6 and be done with it. McDowell's going to keep it, but he gets hit right away, but he does get to the center of the field. Not that that matters now. It's only 2nd and 10 with 1:37. I am sure they will run it and run it until they can't run it any farther, and then call the timeout and set up the touchdown. Blue Devils are set up the field goal attempt. McDowell, 2 in the backfield. Going to give it to number 12, Peck. And Peck goes down to about the 5-6 yard line. There's the call for Gelsinger to come up. He was down at the net kicking. Here comes the big package. They're going to bring in Medina, and that means they'll have McDowell, Medina, and Shear in the backfield. Working from the center of the field. McDowell under center. It's going to go to Medina. Medina still trying to bring down, and there's a flag on the play. That'll stop the clock at 39.1 seconds. Waiting on the call from the official. Face masking against. That'll be half the distance to the goal line, but nevertheless a big penalty. That is their 7th of the game. So that'll take it down to, see where they spot this now after they walk it off. So 22-21. Blue Devils do have 3 timeouts left. This is a 3rd down situation. So they got 2 shots, 1 shot to get it in from here. And then do they take the field goal? Well, we'll just see. You got to wait to see what this play does here. So the ball now will be spotted. I'm going to say they're going to after the penalty they're going to measure. First measurement of the year after 5 games. We're going to see what this one looks like. It would be beneficial for a first down. They got it. Blue Devils get a first down. 39.1 seconds to go in the ball game, and the ball at the 1-yard line. So with 3 timeouts, they have 4 opportunities to push it in for 6. There is the first timeout. Blue Devils want to talk things over. They take a timeout, and they're going to set up the plays here. Devin McCauley goes out to talk to his team, getting the offensive plays from his offensive coordinator. And the Blue Devil faithful, they've stuck around for this one. You traveled 2 hours, you better stick around for it. 22-21, that's their score. 2 timeouts remaining for the Blue Devils. 39.1 second left. Ball at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. They're moving right to left. Blue Devils break huddle. Mifflin County comes out. Let's see what happens. Blue Devils with the big package in the backfield. Sheer Medina, McDowell under center. McDowell keeps it. Dives low. Waiting for the call from the official. Touchdown, Blue Devils! McDowell, the quarterback keeper, from 1 yard away. He scores. And the Blue Devils go up on top of this one. 33.4 seconds to go. (27-22). They're going for 2. Trying to make it a 29-22 score. McDowell under center. Play action, rolling to right. Has some running room. If he can get into the end zone. No, he doesn't. What a great stop over there. Nope, he was in. Extra point's good. I thought they had him too, but my angle isn't very good. They give McDowell the 2-point conversion. Said they had the ball over the line. So that makes it an even 7. Instead of being a 6-point lead with the extra point being able to beat you, now an extra point would tie it, and they would have to go for 2 for the win. 33.4 seconds up on the clock. Blue Devils trot out the special team on the kickoff. It has come down to this. You know it'll be a squib kick. And then the Blue Devils have to play defense. Huskies have 2 timeouts left. They did not put the timeouts up on the board for the second half, but I think they did take 1. Gelsinger set to kick off. 2 are deep. They'll run a 4-3-2-2. There's the squib kick. Taken at the 35-yard line and tackled at the 40. Brought down, no mistake about it. In on the stop for the Blue Devils. McCune and Klopper. And here we go from the 40. .6 seconds. And that's strange. I don't think I would have taken that timeout at that point in time, but I'm not the head coach for Mifflin County. They take a timeout, and so if I'm right, they have one timeout left. You would have thought they might have saved that for the final couple plays here, particularly, but I'm sure they're just going to pass and go from there. So if they keep passing, the clock will stop. Well, it doesn't stop on the completion, I guess. It stops on the incomplete. Head coach Chuck Taninis, 30th year. He's out talking to his defense, following the timeout. Walks over to the bench, puts his hat back on. And those who have seen Chuck in action, the hat comes off often. Usually the headphones and then the hat. And then he yells. Then he puts them all back on. So he has had his talk with them. And the Blue Devils have to prevent something long from happening. 29-22, they have a 7-point lead. 27.6 seconds left. Here we go. Shotgun. Everybody looking to go out. Now he has to run because he's covered, and he gets hit and finally brought down, but he gets the first down to the 47-yard line. Stop made there by Hebert. 17.5. Now they're winding the clock, and they're going to they're going to spike the ball and stop the clock at 14.6. It will be regarded as an incomplete pass. And now they'll get the signal in. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 45. 14.6 seconds. Good coverage last time from the shotgun. 3-step drop. Fires over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. Nobody around it. He went for Bickart but couldn't get it, so an incomplete pass. 8.8 seconds up on the board here. If he takes that much time, this will be the last play. The Blue Devils just have to be careful. Nothing long. They're going to go from that gun again. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. 3-step drop. Looking to throw and fires. Completes the pass. Not brought down yet. There he's brought down inside the 30, and that is the ball game. Time has run out, and the Blue Devils. Oh, wait, no wait, no wait, no wait, no wait, no wait, no wait. No wait, no wait, no wait. There is a discussion. They're going to give him one more play. Really? They're going to give him one more play. Did I say something in the beginning of the ball game that you have a different officiating crew from District 6 here? And there is the, how much time is on the clock? 1 second. Oh, for crying out loud. 8.8. He dropped, took 3 or 4 seconds before he made the throw. And then they didn't bring him down right away. To be perfectly honest, there is no way there's 8.8 on that. There is any time left. Here it is, though. This one, the final play, bringing everybody and throwing for the end zone. Incomplete pass. Now the ball game is over. This one is done, and the Blue Devils walk away with a 29-22 win over Mifflin County. What a ball game this one has been here at Lewistown. We'll be back with wrapping up this ball game with the final score again. The Blue Devils 29, Mifflin County 22. We'll be right back on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and also GameTimePA.com and sportspage.blog and WRGG 93.7.
Everybody likes having more room. Sometimes it's your living space at home, but sometimes it could be finding more room in your budget. That's why F&M Trust offers the home equity loan and the home equity line of credit. The loan helps with home improvements, and the line of credit adds in more flexibility for future purchases. Either home equity choice will help with consolidating bills too. Right now, F&M Trust has great low home equity rates, so you can add more room just the way you like. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
When it comes to choosing a venue and caterer for your special day, choose Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering to ensure your event is perfect in every way. Free tastings are available prior to planning your celebration, and you'll reap the benefits of 25 years of experience from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Your perfect venue for weddings, banquets, receptions, birthdays, and corporate events. Off-site catering is also available. Phone 717-830-2261. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, 407 South Washington Street, Greencastle.
Let the proven experts at Greencastle Notary Services handle your vehicle title and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Instant registration for Pennsylvania, ATV and boat registration for Pennsylvania only. Greencastle Notary Services can take care of all your vehicle documentation needs. Greencastle Notary Services is conveniently located in downtown Greencastle near the post office at 38 East Baltimore Street. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 1. Phone 717-597-3600.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Antrim Diesel is ready to serve all your diesel needs. We provide everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. We offer repairs for commercial trucks, industrial passenger cars, agriculture, marine, and light trucks. Richard Price and his staff have been providing quality service, competitive pricing, and valued customer care for over 25 years. Antrim Diesel, 47 Commerce Avenue, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-7963.
Streaming live with over 70 local sporting events a year. This is midpennbroadcasting.com.
Welcome back. Going to wrap this up quickly. Blue Devils come out with a 29-22 win. Couldn't get too much more exciting than that one going down to the wire. Blue Devils scored late in the ball game at the 33.4 second mark of the game. And then 2 pass plays that near the end. One was complete. The last one was incomplete. And Mifflin County will fall short on that one. Mifflin County trailed most of the ball game, finally took the lead at the 22-21 with 5:18 left in the ball game. Blue Devils did not play well in the third quarter at all. And actually, though, Mifflin County had many, many opportunities but did not take advantage of the opportunities in that third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, Blue Devils did get the offense, particularly on that last drive. That, by the way, topped off by the 1-yard run and the 2-point conversion, both from McDowell from the quarterback position. It started at the Blue Devil 20, so it was an 80-yard drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, well, let's see here. 12 plays on that one. And it started at the 5:18 mark. They took it down to the 33-second mark. Just a picture-perfect drive near the end of the ball game, just what you wanted to do, and they came away with the win. So a big win for the Blue Devils tonight. James Buchanan, they snapped that losing streak, and they beat Clear Spring. The final score from Clear Spring, the Rockets 30-6. CD East came back in that one. They won that one 36-31. They could not 36-26, excuse me. Chambersburg could not hold on to that one, even though they led at the half, but at least competitive in that ball game. And the last we heard, Waynesboro was leading against Northern York in that one. So that's how it looks from here. Our post-game show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Blue Devils are back home next week. They'll play host to Big Spring Bulldogs in another Colonial Division matchup. Pre-game show for us will start at 6:30. The kickoff is scheduled for 7 o'clock. Again, our final score here tonight, the Blue Devils 29 and Mifflin County 22, a big win for the Blue Devils on this one. Tonight's game has been a production of PennBroadcasting.com on the F&M Trust Sports Network, as well as the sportspage.blog, GameTimePA.com, and on WRGG at 93.7 on the web at WRGG.org. Our camera operator has been Ruth Ann Felix. For, let's just say for the entire Mid-Penn Broadcasting team, I'm Greg Hoover. Have a good evening, everyone. We'll talk to you next week. Tonight's ball game has been brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local, and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of the optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet Volvo, 650 North Anton Way in Greencastle. Johnny's Restaurant and Hotel Service. Superior service, competitive prices, 2406 Molly Pitcher Highway South in Chambersburg. Blue Heron Events from Scratch Catering, your full-service catering and events company. Antrim Diesel Service. We're ready to serve all your diesel needs, providing everything from state inspections to complete repair of diesel-powered vehicles. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way in Greencastle. B Street 104 Restaurant and Pub. Join us after the game at 104 East Baltimore Street in Greencastle. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. Phone 717-597-9900. Greencastle Notary Services, serving your vehicle and tag needs for Pennsylvania and Maryland. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, and hats, plus so much more. And Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and more. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule.